to you. Okay, for rehearsal and action.
The knights do represent a sort of ethical code. They believe in justice. They want to help people. I think the great thing also about all the other knights, Lancelot included when he was introduced in the first episode, he doesn't come from a noble background as such. He's not from the aristocracy or from the king's world of Camelot. I started riding about 7 years ago on a job that I did. I got proper training. These horses are very well trained, though, in general. The ones that you ride in films, because you get spoiled. I think afterwards you get on another horse and they just don't do what you want them to do. These are very good.
They said, hey, why don't you learn to ride a horse while we're filming the show? And I did. I really enjoyed it. French horses are so well trained that they actually make you look really good on a horse. The truth being, I'm distinctly average when it comes to horse riding. Arthur is a much better horse rider than Bradley is, anyway.
One of the riders is going to come off and his foot is caught in the stirrup. He'll be dragged by the horse and then he can actually release himself from that. But we've got a loose horse, so that's why up this end we've got grooms to catch the horse and stop it running around base. So it's a bit touchy, but hopefully we'll catch the horse.
We need a good shot of the impact when the guy hits the ground. That's the most difficult one to get because it's very hard to predict where he's going to land. So we're now going to put 3 cameras on the impact, covering different positions on slightly wider or tighter lenses, and hope that those 3 cameras together will get us that moment. It's not competing with British television. It's not got to be like British television. It's not a cop show. It's not a set in a hospital. It's competing with Hollywood movies. You're right! So the challenge for anybody making a program like this is you have to bring to a television screen cinematic production values.
The darkest hour is just before the dawn.
Each year of Merlin, we have grown and learned and become better at this, and I hope delivered higher production values.
You are honest and brave and true-hearted. And one day you will be the greatest king this land has ever known.
Good to know I have the support of my servant, at least.
This is an incredibly powerful legend. There's a feeling that you're tapping into something that's very deeply part of us. The program's allowed us to do that in lots of interesting and unusual and original ways because our take on the legend is a bit different.